So we've defeated all the robot masters, but where's the face of the final boss? Well, turns out we actually have to go to this Final Fantasy crystal over here, and we'll be taken to a mysterious room. So, each of these rooms, of course, has a weird block in it that you must destroy with a very specific weapon. And by doing so, you get a giant bolt, which is worth 100 bolts. Which is very nice, considering I'm just about out of cash. But yeah, of course, each of these blocks is color-coded, and is also just in a position where it is only really destroyable by one particular weapon, or one particular weapon excels at destroying it at the very least. But yeah, I actually kind of like this as a way to unlock the final area. Because of course there's, a bit of tension. You gotta use each and every weapon as you slowly move towards actually being able to enter King's Castle. But in addition, I think it's also just really cool that the game just actively teaches you, like, various ways to use the weapons. It teaches you a little bit about how they kind of maneuver around, or what special blocks they might be used for. Obviously, you have to at least defeat a second pass robot master, so you can't just immediately go here after defeating your first one. So you gotta get a little progress in the game, but if you want to, you can come here to try and figure out how you're actually supposed to use weapons as you get them. And also, you just get a free 100 bolts for doing so. So there's really no... there is one downside to that, and that's the fact that, you might not remember what's what. You might not remember which room you've already tackled if you do one early and then come back later, but that's really not a big deal. If you really want to, you can write down where you've been. Just make a note of it yourself, but that will be it when we use copy vision, and there we go, last bolt. But yeah, I just wanted to do all that at once. That way I just get a whole lot of bolts at once, and I don't have to segment my weapons anyway. It's not like I need to learn how to use them, I already kinda knew, and could practice with them. So we've got 800 bolts now. What can we get with 800 bolts? Obviously, do be careful of maxing out your bolt count. That's the one thing you should remember. Don't go past 999 or you're wasting them. But again, I was broke, so yeah, we got a whole lot of stuff to do, but I don't know about the Hyper Booster. I mean, look, since when does base charge? Obviously, I want the one that makes his normal Vulcan shot more powerful. In addition, okay, I was gonna mention here, you do have to equip items, and unfortunately, certain items, if I remember correctly, mostly just the bottom row stuff, you can only equip one of those at a time, which is a shame, because God, I would love to use more than one. So, other than the powered-up normal shot, I also want to buy the Energy Saver. It sucks that the Energy Saver isn't a passive ability. You do have to actively use it, but I guess if you're using it, you're using special weapons, and therefore you don't really need the powered-up normal shots. But I don't know, I just kind of want to use it. I still miss Mega Man 8 and the ability to use a normal buster with a special weapon. I don't know, that's just a really good idea, I miss that. It's also too bad I never bothered with the transceiver, because I think I mentioned this early on, but you do get extra dialogue with Roll. I just don't think that's really a base thing to do. He's not a talker in the first place. I can't imagine he'd have much of a conversation with Roll. Alright, so let's get to equipping the extra attack power. Like I said, you can only get one at a time of those. I'll get the Energy Saver later. Anyway, though, so I feel like typically the opinion of this game is that it's super hard, right? I feel like a lot of people consider it harder than your average Mega Man game. I did not think most of the game was too bad. Especially because the special weapons in this game are amazing. I didn't have the worst time with it. You know, obviously there are difficult parts, but nothing insurmountable, I don't think. However, we're now in King's Castle, so fuck you. Stage 1 isn't so bad. Stage 1 consists a lot of kind of old gimmicks, repurposed into a final area, so it's a lot of familiar stuff, just in an unfamiliar context, and now you have to, deal with them all in a row, basically. Also, these guys who just throw rapid shots sometimes. Good arms on them. Slightly too good arms. I don't care for your throwing ability, but thankfully, I'm now in a safe spot. I can kill you. If I get cozy, I could kill you. Alright, now we just have these guys, which, hey, I guess I didn't notice before that they can respawn. I've never given them a chance to do that, I don't think. But yeah, they can respawn. Actually, I could have sworn I gave one plenty of time at one point, but ah well, maybe that one just wasn't feeling it. Or maybe the ones in King's Fort are just built differently. Maybe they're just better. I've not been using these special weapons a lot, and that of course is because I do want to save them. Because again, you're in King's Fortress, or King's Castle I guess is technically the name, so I should stick with that, but yeah, you're in King's Castle, fuck you. That's kind of just the name of the game here. This one isn't even difficult, this is just obscuring your vision. That's just rude. Now to remember what actually kills the ground guys in this game. This is a good angle, actually. Cool, you're dead. Now let's see. Oh, we've got a slime waterfall, of course. Because of the way the stage is set up, yeah, I have a hard time kind of remembering what is what. Because it's all old gimmicks, and otherwise the stage doesn't have its own identity other than just being kind of difficult and being the final quiz stage. Oh, and here's this jerk. Yeah, there's just a monkey here who turns off the lights for no reason other than to make this reveal anything. So, if you've played Mega Man 8, this guy might look familiar to you, and that's because this is Atsumino Proto. It's the prototype of the, I want to say first Fortress boss? It's been like a month since I've played Mega Man 8 and LP'd it, so like, I don't remember. Anyway, Atsumino has a bit of help this time. It's not in the form of, you know, basically dummies of itself or giant containers. It's this monkey who is named Monking A. Monking A is just the worst. And yeah, the strategy for this fight is to send out copy vision so that the monkey is not a problem, and then just weigh the platform down with your body, but not too much, or you die. And then you just kind of pathetically shoot at Atsumino until he dies, which takes a while, and I'm now out of copy vision, so that's great. Love that. It's really his only weakness, too, is just the ability to distract. And you just spank your butt and get out of here. I don't care about you. So now we're on our own. God, this battle takes so long, and I don't have any way to make Monking go away, other than to shoot him my own dang self, which, with a powered-up Buster isn't so bad, but eh. Monking will absolutely be a nuisance, don't let him survive. Wish he had his own health meter, I want him out of here. Alright, and done. By the way, yeah, at the end the platform drops, so if you're not ready, and you don't move out of the way of that, you just die. Because fuck you. Did I not mention you're in King's Castle? And fuck you. I think I mentioned that. Alright, so King Fortress 2. Ignore that bar up there, that doesn't matter. This is the finale. This is our showdown with King. By the way, if you're playing this game without save states, don't stop. Don't stop after you've beaten stage 1. Yes, I saved the game. No, it does not save your progress through King's Castle. And thankfully, I do save state at the end of sessions, because when I loaded up a hard save, I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that I returned to stage 1. So that was cool and good. I really appreciated that. Anyway, yeah, King's Castle, fuck you. This one is a little different. It's not as heavy on the borrowed gimmicks. Obviously, we've still got enemies from other stages, but, you know, it's a common thing in Mega Man. It's not out of the ordinary. Oh, the thing that makes this stage truly terrible is that it's a trial of endurance. So here's a boss door right here. We're not at the main boss, but this could be a main boss of the fortress. This is King Tank. This is a boss with many different things to attack. So let's try Lightning Bolt to start things out. Lightning Bolt gives you iframes and will basically just damage everything on King Tank. It does a decent amount of damage as well. It is in fact one of the most damaging abilities you can use on it, other than Ice Wall. Yeah, Ice Wall is your other weapon of choice. You're going to want to push Ice Wall into it. You can also stop the treads there with Remote Mine. Remote Mine is going to be your best friend for this entire stage, so, you know, make use of it. And make sure to refill it when you're done. But yeah, without the treads, the King Tank can't charge you. It can just only kind of weakly move into you when it feels like it. Yeah, and if you run out of Ice Wall, and, I want to call it Hydrostorm because Base just does the Hydrostorm animation from Castlevania. But no, the Lightning Bolts. If you run out of both of those, your other best idea is the Drill. Spread Drill can do a decent amount of damage, but only when it's in its complete form. Don't bother breaking it apart. And yeah, I'm just going to use up the entirety of Lightning Bolt, but it's kind of difficult at this point because I've destroyed everything but the Gatling gun on this thing. And the Gatling gun is only sometimes available to shoot. It's also got a very annoying rate of fire, which even Base has trouble dodging, so I can't imagine this fight being fun with Mega Man. And now we just kind of have to wait. I try luring King Tank over to the right. Now maybe it'll track me down here. It doesn't help that much, though. We're just at the part of the fight that's just very boring, and you just have to wait for an attack that will probably hit you, if we're being honest. The Gatling gun is a bit tricky, but thankfully, we've got it all done. I think the treads are the only parts that aren't necessary to destroy, but also it just helps to destroy them. Alright, so like I said, pick up plenty of energy, and if you want to, focus on refilling Remote Mine, though in the long run, you're gonna want the Lightning Bolt back because it is absolutely crucial for the rest of King's Fort. Don't use it in the fort, otherwise you could be dooming yourself when you come to the boss. Anyway, though, yeah, we're at stage 2, which I don't remember the actual stage of it. I do remember the boss, though. Yeah, anyway, this is multiple stages in a row. The good news is there is a checkpoint, and there's an okay number of lives. The bad news is, if you run out of lives, you go back to the first part of King Stage 1. And of course, if you want to quit for the day, fuck you, go back to King Castle 1. This stage has no mercy. Anyway, here's the boss. Hey, is your favorite start to a boss when there's just a platforming section over the abyss? I hope you like that type of fight. I don't, so we're immediately going to treble boost and get Base's cool powered up form. Now, technically speaking, I should probably be using this down the line, though I think treble does need enough space to actually land on so that you can henshin. So I want the energy saver so that I don't immediately fall into the abyss when I fight King Plane. God, this guy's a fucker, but treble boost does actually do an okay amount of damage to him, and he will refill treble boost. Every once in a while, anyway. By the way, those mines don't damage you, but don't touch them, especially when you actually have to platform. Because if you touch them, those are a flashbang. Oh, I have to switch out of treble boost, or, G-boost? Whatever, treble boost. Switch out of that because he's charging an attack. If he completely charges that attack, you can't dodge it. It's just a screen nuke. So yeah, you have to destroy that with a remote mine. That's the easiest way to take it out. But anyway, yeah, the bombs in the bubbles are flash bombs. And yeah, like I said, I don't know how he didn't die there, other than just very lucky timing on my part, because yeah, he just tries to blind you in the middle of a platforming section. Okay, good, he's dead. So yeah, that is a tough boss, because remember, that's a pit. You just fucking die if you fall down, and you don't have, beat to save you or whatever. If you don't got beat, then you just explode in a pit. Which, hey, guess who doesn't have beats? Me. Alright, let's switch back to the powered up Buster for now. Now we've got... Okay, so like I said, we're not out of borrowed gimmick zone completely, but I feel like they're less of the focus in this stage, the absolute bastard stage, of which we're on the third section of it. All three of these could have just been their own King Castle stages, but they weren't, because the developers just hate you for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to the developers of Rockman and Fort. I've never met them. Alright, so yeah, make sure you have Lightning Bolt maxed out, and good luck. I definitely want to put this back on, because your actual powered up Buster doesn't particularly matter here. Because it's King. What is that laugh supposed to be?
Your battle ends here, base.
Of course, I consider it an honor. Anyway, so yeah, his shield absorbs your attacks and will try to shoot you with a laser. His other attacks are trying to shoot X's at you? I don't... why? Why is that an attack you do, King? King, what the fuck? Did you just watch Superman 2 or something? You're just like, yes, I should throw my logo as an attack. It's extremely effective, I guess. I don't know why he does that. He looks like he's in pain when he does it, though. This is taking so much energy. But he's just advertising the Mega Man X series. Anyway, hi Proto Man, how's it going? Okay, you're a little late to cut him off, my dude. I have been fighting him. Yeah, see... God! Proto Man, you suck in this game! Oh, I've tried one thing. I have to use my ultimate attack! Base, watch out! I've watched Dragon Ball Z, I got an idea! And Base is just like, I don't care about... Proto Man, I don't care about you! How many times do I have to emphasize this? I barely know you, and I hate your guts! Go away! I don't care about your super attack!
Oh, neat. Anyway, I don't care about your cool anime attack.
Your cool anime attack! Big Bang Strike! He just blew up the whole room!
Ow, my shoulder! Fuck! I'm gonna need a real good massage to fix this one.
Oh, wow, dang. I'm actually kind of impressed. Oh, thank goodness. You're finally impressed, Base. Oh, but I don't get to fight him now. No, you do. He's still alive. I just destroyed his shield. Anyway, bye. That's all I got. Proto Man out. I'm done for the game. Alright, here's the proper King fight with dead Proto Man in the background. He's got some cool moves. Base is definitely useful for this one because he's got some good movements too. But anyway, fuck you, King. I'm done. Hydro Storm! Yeah, just make your weapon more efficient and just keep spamming lightning bolt and you're good. The worst he can do is exist in your space when your iframes stop. But anyway, yeah, just Hydro Storm! Hydro Storm! Hydro Storm! And you're done.
Why do you go so far as to fight for humans?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, no, I acknowledge that robots are better. I just like fighting. Oh, I guess humans created us or whatever. But anyway, I like fighting. I'm kicking your ass because you're a robot who's strong, not because you're fighting the humans. Oh, but what's this? King's going to save Proto Man, which Base does not care about at all?
See? Look! I saved him, Base.
I don't care. I do not give a shit about Proto Man, my dude. Why does nobody acknowledge that I don't care about Proto Man? Alright, well, I've beaten you up, so I'm gonna leave now. Oh, by the way, who built you? Wait, how did I not notice that? I'm also a robot made by Wily. Hey, Wily? How did you build that? Was it when I was working out? Anyway, yeah, it was Wily all along. Wily made a fake robot rebellion to take over the world for some reason. Though I guess to King it's kinda real. And also, like, if it weren't real, why did Wily send Base? You would think he would only want Mega Man to fight. Why would he risk his own robot? Wily, your motivations confuse me this time around. Anyway, we're almost done, but we've got one more boss, because of course we have one more boss. It's King Castle, fuck you. Alright, so you know how this has been a no-hit run so far? Well, here's the thing. This boss combines the previous 3 bosses from this stage into the Jet King Robo. So his weakness is Wave Burner, and it's really stupid to hit him with Wave Burner. So I'm going to take damage to save time, because I hate this stage, and I hate these bosses, and I want them gone. I'm so done. I could have just shot him from the corner, but I'm done. I don't like this boss. The big problem here is not running out of weapon energy. Oh, also this is the same attack from the jet as before. Destroy it with remote mine, or you just get hit. Fuck you. But yeah, I'm so done. I just want to hit him with his weakness. I could stand in the corner and fire diagonally, but like, I'm done. I'm done. I hate this stage. I hate it. It's the worst. It is what I'm gonna have to do here, but like, God, I do not like the stage and I wanted it over with. By the way, this boss is actually different from Mega Man. Mega Man has a platform that he can jump on because he can't double jump, so this battle would be basically impossible otherwise. Or at the very least, you could make it impossible if you lost all your weapon energy. Anyway, I don't know why Base is showing concern for King. I guess King is kind of his brother, and he loves him, but also King is a partner rival that he could fight. You know, he could fight alongside or against King. It would all be in good fun, but unfortunately, King can't teleport himself, so he's going to explode in this robot, which will explode in the fortress. Anyway, that's King Castle. Next time on Mega Man and Base, we finish the game, and I won't have to play King Castle 2 ever again. Thank God. Ugh. I hate King Castle 2 so much. I hate it so much.